Imagine for a moment the sensation of standing at the edge of a vast, shimmering ocean. You gaze out at the horizon where the sky meets the water, and you can almost feel the gentle curve of the earth beneath your feet. Now imagine that instead of the ocean, what stretches out before you is time itself, an endless sea of past, present, and potential futures. Today, let's wander together into this fascinating expanse as we explore the world of time travel theories. As a kid, I was captivated by the idea of time travel. It seemed like pure magic, something only possible in the whimsical realms of books and movies. I would sit on the floor of my bedroom, surrounded by stacks of old magazines, each one a portal to a different era. I'd run my fingers over the pages, feeling the slight roughness of the paper, imagining I could slip through the words and find myself in a different decade, watching history unfold. I think we all have these moments where we wish we could leap back or forward in time, whether to witness a great event or simply to make a different choice. The concept of time travel is as old as imagination itself, echoing in tales and legends from cultures around the world. Yet, with the advent of modern science, what once seemed like fanciful dreaming began to stir within the minds of physicists and philosophers alike. Could time travel, they wondered, be more than just a flight of fancy? Could it be real? To answer this, we first need to understand the nature of time. Think of time as a river. It flows, always moving forward, carrying us along with it. But unlike a river with its tangible currents and banks, time is elusive, like trying to grasp a handful of water only to watch it slip through your fingers. Time's flow feels linear to us. We perceive it as a sequence of moments, one after another. But is this the only way to see it? Enter Albert Einstein, whose theory of relativity turned our understanding of time and space on its head. Einstein proposed that time and space are not separate entities, but are intertwined in what we call the space-time continuum. His theory suggests that time, much like space, can be bent, stretched, and perhaps even twisted into loops. It's like suggesting the river of time can have whirlpools or shortcuts. One intriguing time travel concept born from Einstein's work is the idea of wormholes. Picture a wormhole as a tunnel or shortcut through space-time, connecting two distant points. Imagine folding a piece of paper in half and poking a pencil through it. The pencil acts like a wormhole, bridging two separate points on the paper. If wormholes exist, they could, in theory, transport us across vast distances and times in the blink of an eye. The challenge, however, is that so far, wormholes remain purely theoretical. Tantalizing whispers of possibility yet to be observed. Let's take a detour into a different theory, one that's a bit more mind-bending but equally fascinating, the multiverse theory. Have you ever paused to wonder about the road not taken in your life? The multiverse theory suggests that every choice we make spawns a new universe, a parallel reality where a different version of events plays out. It is like a tree with infinite branches, each representing a different timeline. Could time travel then be less about moving within our singular timeline and more about hopping between these parallel branches? It's a thought that fills the mind with both wonder and a sense of the infinite. And then there's the grandfather paradox, a classic puzzle of time travel. Imagine you travel back in time and accidentally prevent your grandfather from meeting your grandmother. This action would prevent your own birth, which would in turn make it impossible for you to travel back in time to begin with. It's a loop, a puzzling conundrum that defies logic, much like trying to solve a maze that keeps shifting its walls. But here's the thing. While these theories and paradoxes are fun to ponder, time travel remains speculative, a delightful intersection between science and imagination. It invites us to question not just the nature of time, but also our own existence. If time is more flexible than we perceive, then perhaps our present, with all its joys and regrets, is just one of many possible tapestries. In musing about time travel, we reflect on what it means to be human. We contemplate our place in the universe, our connections to the past, and our hopes for the future. Time travel theories challenge us to think deeply about the choices we make and the stories we tell ourselves. They remind us that while we may not have the power to change the past or predict the future, we possess the ability to shape our present. So as we stand on the shores of this endless ocean of time, perhaps the real journey isn't about traveling through time's vast waters, but about appreciating the moment we're in. Each second is a precious drop in the vast sea of existence, and our presence in this moment, right here and now, is its own kind of magic. In closing, let these thoughts linger like the echo of waves on a distant shore. Time travel may remain a mystery, but our curiosity and imagination will always propel us forward, exploring new ideas and embracing the wonders of the universe. Thank you for joining me on this voyage through time's enigmas. Until next time, cherish the moments you have, for they are the true treasures of our journey through life.